Oh yeah, Mr. Crab. Oh yeah, Mr. Crab. Oh yeah.
What is going on, guys? Mr. Whale here, and I am back with another early morning video, but except it's not 1 a.m., it's 2 a.m. this time. I know I'm recording this video an hour later than I should be, but again, like last time, if I sound a little tired, I apologize for that, and if you hear background noise, I'm sorry. My stupid neighbors are already doing fireworks at 2 in the morning. So it's kind of irritating if you ask me, but oh well. But I'm gonna be doing a operators in Rainbow Six Siege. And sorry, this is gonna be minus Gridlock and a Warden, or not Gridlock. I mean Knock and Warden, because there hasn't been one made with Knock and Warden yet that I've been able to find. But there's Gridlock and Mozzie, which I'm doing that. So first off, let's just quickly, I apologize for this. If I was memeing, the recruits would be on the S tier, but I am not memeing, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna just put the recruits on the F tier right now. There's no actual operators gonna be on the F tier, but besides the point, my Warden rank would be a D, and my Knock rank would be a B. The Warden would be a D, honestly, because his glass, that's it. I mean, I'm basing this off of gadgets and guns. His guns are just recycled from Valkyrie, and his glasses just block flash, and that's it. He's only good against like Ying and Glaz and maybe Blitz too. But and Knock, I actually enjoy playing Knock. Her guns recycled from Smoke, but she's just like Vigil and Cav put into one. But she's a B because I actually enjoy playing her. So let's get on to the D tier now. And this is going to be hard. This is the biggest one I've ever done so far. Let me see. The first D tier will obviously be Blitz. You know, I hate him. Everyone hates him. Everyone hates Blitz mains. And not only that, like, Blitz is just so dumb to play against and play as. He's honestly so boring to play as. All you do is flash someone and run up to them and charge and you know, punch him with the shield. So yeah, and Blitz is gonna get a D rank for me. The next on the D rank will be I'm going through this. Let's put Monty on the D rank too. Another shield operator. No one likes shield operators. I mean, come on. You know, getting that out of the way, let's put Clash up on the D rank too. No shield operators for me. I cannot stand shield operators. I wish Clash was banned for longer, but sadly she is now back in the game. But besides the shield operators, the next on the D tier will be Tachanka. You know, I apologize for Lord Tachanka fans. I am also a Lord Tachanka fan, but besides that, Tachanka is so useless. He's mounted on his LMG. People can easily target his legs or his body, and they can down him off of his turret. That's all Tachanka has. Getting that out of the way, let's also put Kapkan up on the D tier. Again, same with Monty. He's kind of useless. All he places is his Kapkan traps. I think Fuse and Kapkan are Mr. Free Kills. Your teammate can lower one of the attackers down to like 30 HP, and then they can easily run into a Kapkan trap. The only good thing about Kapkan and Tachanka is that their guns have no recoil at all. That's the only good thing about Kapkan and Tachanka. And remember, this isn't based on like how like I main them and stuff. They're based on their abilities and their guns. That's why. But Kapkan's ability and Tachanka's ability just brings them all the way down. Let's see if there's any more that I want to put on the D tier. No, I don't think that. I think that's all that I want to put on the D tier. Yeah, that's it for the. You know what? Yeah, that's it for the D tier. On to the C tier. We'll kick things off with Nomad. Nomad's gun is not that good. Nomad's ability, I guess it could be helpful at times, but I mean, when you look at it, it's not really that like exciting. Like a knockback charge. That's really it. I mean, when you think about it, I mean, like I said, it could be helpful at times. Like they could get knocked back right in front of, you know, a defender's face or an attacker's face, and they can get the free kill off of it. Yeah, that's about it. On to the next on the C tier will be Fuse. Like I said before, with I just don't like the Russians at all. The Russians are not good operators. Fuse is again Mr. Free Kills. He can just do his little free fuse charge and it can down someone easily. You don't even know where the fuse charges are coming from. That's it. His guns aren't really good to use. I don't like his weapons. That's why I just recently started playing a lot of attackers, and Fuse is one of the attackers that I do not like to play at all. Next C tier will be Big Chungus, aka Gridlock. You can hear Gridlock coming from a mile away. I swear to God, she's thicker than Rook running. Her traps, they can trap people in little corners, but that's not that good. I don't like her AR. If I don't have Gridlock yet, but if I were to get Gridlock, I would probably play her LMG, but then I would just be a hypocrite because I always keep saying I hate people who use Gridlock's LMG. So Gridlock is a C tier for me. Now, this one may come to a surprise, but I'm putting Lion up on the C tier only because of his nerf. Lion wasn't even I don't even think Lion needed a nerf. He was perfectly fine in my opinion. But they just gave him the golden shovel. They just completely buried him into the ground. Lion is now useless. All it does is little pip scans. That's it. So that's why Lion is a C tier for me and not like a B or an A like he would be if his nerf wasn't out. Next on the C tier will be let's say Vigil is gonna go up on the C tier. This is based on I keep saying it's based on abilities, and all Vigil's ability is to go invisible in drones. I guess his gun's alright, but and besides the gun, he has that the Boss G, so that's not good at all. But yeah, his ability is only to go invisible in front of drones, so drones can't detect him. But then again, they can detect him also because they see the little lines on the screen. So if there was if they detected 4 and then the mystery was not Vigil, they see the lines, they're like, oh okay, 5th is Vigil, guys. Yeah, that's easy to detect if Vigil is there. Now the next on the D tier will be Maestro. Maestro is one of the few characters to have ACOG on defense along with Echo, Rook, and Doc. But Maestro's ability is a camera that can zap people. I don't like Maestro at all. I mean, my Maestro players kind of piss me off too. It's like Maestro, I guess his gun has a lot of recoil if you put the ACOG on it, but I've seen people control it pretty well. I don't like Maestro at all. I'm kind of biased on that one. I just don't like him. Next on the C tier is going to be Blackbeard. Of course, Blackbeard or Nerfbeard, whatever you like to call him. Blackbeard's shield has been nerfed a countless amount of times, and now since his shield has been nerfed a lot, the shield is really bad now. I play Blackbeard and my shield gets destroyed really easily. That's how bad Blackbeard's shield is now. And his gun only has 21 bullets, so I would prefer to have more, unless you use the DMR, of course, which I don't know. The DMR has less bullets but is more powerful, but I prefer full auto weapons than DMRs. That's why I don't play Dokkaebi, which is the next one on the C tier. Dokkaebi only has a DMR and then the Boss G, the meme cannon. See, again, kind of biased because I don't like DMRs at all, but her ability is kind of useless too. I guess she can distract you by making you reset the phone. But if you know someone's nearby, you're not gonna reset the phone unless you're Copper 4. So if you know someone's nearby, you're just going to tend to leave the phone alone. I guess they can hear it by the buzzing, but does anyone actually really listen out for the buzzes? Because I certainly don't. Does that make me bad? I don't know. I just don't look out for the buzzes. Next on the C tier is going to be Glaz. Again, Glaz would be a solid A tier if his nerf didn't come out. Me personally, I'm glad that his nerf is out. I did not like Glaz rushes at all. I'm glad that you have to stand still if you want to see the thermal in Glaz. Now, I am pro Glaz nerf all the way. Let's see the next on the C tier is going to be... Is there anyone else that I want to put on the C tier? I don't think so, honestly. I guess Frost can go up on the C tier. Frost, her gun has one of the slowest fire rates in the entire game. I guess it does make up for her 35 bullets in a mag. Frost mats, I mean, people can look out for them. I guess a lot of people tend to fall for them at sometimes. I sometimes do. But yeah, Frost is going to go on the C tier for me. Another one on the C tier is going to be... Unless that's it. Again, I don't know. There's so many here. I haven't really planned ahead. I guess Ela can go on the C tier too. Ela, her abilities and concussion mine and her gun, like I know some people who can control her gun really good, but again, the gun is really shit. It does no damage and it has big recoil. So I guess her ability, her good ability, kind of makes up for her shitty weapon. I think that's it for the C tier. I've got a lot on the C tier. I think that's it. I don't know. You know what? Castle can go on the C tier. Castle is on the C tier because Castle's gun is the UMP. I guess the gun's all right. It's not really that good. But again, his ability is really, really useless because if you have a breacher, you can easily destroy his castle barricades, or you can just be one of those people that take a minute out of your time and punch it 12 times and it breaks, which most of the time I am. I play Zofia and Jackal, so I have breach charges and Zofia's ability, so yeah, I can destroy castle barricades pretty easily. So yeah, Castle is on the C tier for me. You know what? I hate to do this because I really hate these types of players, but I'm putting Maverick up on the B tier. God, let me tell you about Maverick. I cannot stand people who play Maverick because the blowtorch is so silent. You can be sitting in a corner, you can be like running around the map, and you wouldn't know that Maverick blew a hole into the wall, and he would be peeking through it, and boom, you're dead. And then you're going like, huh? Where did I get killed from? Unbelievable, this game is so bad. And then you look at the kill cam, and it's Maverick peeping through a little hole. Yeah. I'm putting him on the B tier because of his ability. His ability is really powerful, but really annoying. I always call Maverick Mav Gay because I hate people who play Maverick so much, but I'm putting him on the B tier. Next on the B tier is going to be Alibi. Alibi's gun does little damage, really little damage, but her ability with the Alibi clones is okay in my opinion. I mean, you can just be spraying through a window and not even know that there's an Alibi clone there, and then boom, the enemies know that you're there. Or know your exact location for a few seconds. So yeah, I kind of like Alibi. I'm putting her on the B tier. Next on the B tier is going to be Buck. Buck has a breaching shotgun. If they didn't reinforce hatch, he can easily switch to his shotgun and destroy the hatch. His gun's pretty good. It has a lot of recoil, but I'm slowly learning to control it because I'm not really that good with recoil, but I'm getting there. So yeah, Buck is going to be on the B tier. I'm going to kind of speed through the B tier because there's so many that's going to go on the B tier. The next one on the B tier is going to be Hibana. Hibana is the I don't know how to say it, is the I guess the lower class version of Thermite. She can blow open breach charges or what am I saying? Reinforced walls, but they're not as big as Thermites, so I'm putting Hibana on the B tier. Next on the B tier is going to be IQ. The only reason IQ is on the B tier and not the C tier is because of her gun. I love her weapon. I love all of her weapons, especially the AUG is pretty good. But her ability kind of useless because it just detects like cameras and stuff like that. But I love her gun. I'm kind of biased because of her gun. Next on the B tier is going to be Kaid. Like I said before with Hibana, Kaid is the underclassed version of Bandit. Because Kaid is just a rip-off version of Bandit. I guess it's arguable if Kaid is better than Bandit or not, but I kind of see Bandit as the original because Kaid. I think I might buy Kaid next once I get enough for now because I want to play his shotgun DMR. That's the thing I might use because it has ACOG on it. I forgot to mention Kaid has ACOG on defense. Next on the B tier is going to be Mute. Mute, again, I love the MPs. The MPs in this game, I love them. So that's why I'm putting Mute on the B tier. I love his gun. His ability can stop drones from sensing the the objective. There it is. It just had to come to my mind. Can stop from seeing the objective. So Mute can stop drones, and that leaves our next B tier to be Mozzie. Mute and Mozzie work together. Mute stops the drones, and Mozzie can catch them. Unless, of course, it's a Copper 4 Mute, and he sees that he got a drone stuck, and then Mozzie takes it, and then he shoots the drone without letting Mozzie capture the drone. But yeah, Mozzie and Mute are a great team, great B tier team. Next on the B tier is going to be Thatcher. Thatcher is great with a thermite. Like I said, with Mozzie and Mute, without a Thatcher, unless they don't have Bandit, thermite would be useless. So yeah, Thatcher. Besides that, his ability is kind of useless without Thatcher, I guess, or Hibana. But I love his gun, him and Sledge, which then brings us to Sledge again. Sledge is gonna go on the B tier. Sledge's ability, I guess, is kind of just like Buck, kind of useless a little bit, but I love his gun. Back in the day when I first got Siege, I used to main Sledge, and I love his gun. I stopped playing Sledge a bit because I wanted to get some variety, but yeah, I love Sledge's gun. Next on the B tier is gonna be Lesion. Lesion can be really annoying at times. His gun is great. I've played Lesion a few times, but you can be at 10 HP and the last one alive on your team, and you can be like, all right, let's rush this. It's a 1v1. I'm gonna win this. It can be a totally different. Lesion could be dead already, and you're like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna win this. And then you run into the objective, and poof, you're dead to a Lesion trap. So, just like Frost. Like, Frost is only on the C tier because you can see her traps. Lesion, you cannot see his traps. You don't know when they're coming or where they are. You're just insta-dead when they come. Next on the B tier is going to be Smoke. Smoke, I love his gun. I don't play Smoke that much because I have a friend that always plays Smoke, but I love his gun because I play Knock. I love Smoke's gun. Smoke's ability can be pretty good for the last 30 seconds. If they haven't rushed, you can just smoke them out of the objective, and they're gonna have to run through the smoke in order to get in. So yeah, I like Smoke's gun, and his ability is pretty useful. Next on the B tier is gonna be Capitao. Same thing with Capitao, but the opposite, if you know what I mean, like defenders and attackers. If the defender's roaming, and Capitao has both of his flame arrows, and it's 30 seconds left or something, and you're about to capture the objective, you can place your fires at both of your fire arrows at both of the entrances, and they have to run through the fire, and they're kind of cooked already. Same thing if you just pop open a window and you're looking at objective, and you know someone's hiding in a corner, you can pop a fire arrow and kind of like make them move out, and if they decide not to move out, well, they're dead. So next on the B tier is going to be let's say Ying is gonna go on the B tier. Ying's LMG is amazing. I love Ying. Ying is one of my mains, my third main, right behind Jackal and Zofia. But Ying's ability can literally blind you like 3 times. You can get unblinded, and then she can just throw another one in there, and you're pretty much completely blind, and she could just rush in and you're dead. You can be like looking at a wall. Like, I don't know how many times I've been unblinded, and then I'm like, wait, how did I get over here? Because I'm like trying to move around just in case they push. So yeah, Ying is easily on the B tier for me. Now let's see these other operators. Let's put Valkyrie up on the B tier. Valkyrie's gun is okay, but she can throw a Valkyrie cam outside, and they can keep insta-spotting you, and you just won't know where it is. You could be looking around, and you're like, what? Where is this Valkyrie cam at? And you just won't be able to find it. I barely find Valkyrie cams myself. I've maybe found a few. That's it. I barely find Valkyrie cams. I always get pissed off because of insta-spotting Valkyries. So yeah, Valkyrie's on the B tier for me. First up on the A tier is going to be Bandit. Bandit is great if they don't have a Thatcher. So if you're in ranked, and like, for example, if you're on Chalet and in basement, you can easily easily stop the attackers from coming in. If they don't have a Thatcher, they'll have to come in from the stairs, which is a bad idea, or the back door or the side door. And usually there are people roaming around there, so if they don't have a Thatcher, then Bandit easily gets the credit for the win in Chalet on basement. Next up on the A tier is going to be Caveira. You can be the objective can be in the basement, and you can be entering from upstairs, and then you're about to like rush the objective, run upstairs, and then bam, you get down from out of nowhere, and you're like, what? And then you look behind you, and Cav's on top of you interrogating. So Cav is unpredictable. You don't know where she is coming from anytime. Next on the A tier is going to be Echo. Echo is great for bomb, but I don't play bomb, so I'm just going to put Echo on the A tier for all the bomb players, because Echo could be the last one, and it could be a 1v1, one attacker, and then Echo's the defender, and then you just keep yokai-ing the attacker. They can't plant the diffuser. Also, Echo's gun with the MP5 SD and the ACOG is great. I used to main Echo, but now I just tend to go back to Rook because I love Rook. Next up on the A tier is Finka. Of course, Finka is really annoying. Most of the time I fall victim to blaming deaths on Finka boosts because I get so angry, so I'm just like, oh, this okay, and then I realize that they're Finka boosted, so I'm like, okay, easy excuse, I blame it on the Finka boost. So Finka, you can Finka rush easily because it gives you no recoil and faster fire rate. Finka is an easy A tier for me. Next up on the A tier is going to be Jackal. Of course, I have a friend that completely hates Jackal because he's a big roamer. He roams with everyone, even Doc and Rook. So and sometimes with Echo too, with the shotgun. So he leaves objective every time, and then if they have a Jackal, he always comes back and he's always screaming, "Oh, I hate Jackal," because he always gets tracked by Jackal. And of course, Jackal could be the death of you if it's a 1v1 and Jackal's left. And he knows exactly where you are, it's over. The Jackal wins easily. Of course I play Jackal, but I don't insta-scan. I don't keep scanning over and over again like the annoying Jackal players. Next on the A tier is going to be Jaeger. Of course Jaeger is going to be on the A tier. He is the only defender to have an AR on defense. They took away his ACOG. I sadly wasn't able to play during the ACOG days of Jaeger because I used to hate this game and I just uninstalled it, but I got back into it. So yeah, I wasn't here for the Jaeger ACOG days, but nonetheless, Jaeger's a great operator with or without ACOG. Next on the A tier is going to be Mira. Of course, if you know how to play Mira, because I know a person that plays Mira like complete shit. But yeah, if you know how to play Mira, you can easily trick people. You could be looking behind a Mira window and you can quick peek and one tap an enemy if you will. But no matter what, one tap or not, you can just quick peek and the person that's outside is insta dead because the mirror window you can see, but they can't see you. They can't see you looking through it. Next on the A tier is going to be Pulse. Pulse is also pretty annoying. Like, you could be sitting outside, droning it out, and Pulse could be there. He could use his little heartbeat scan, and then Pulse runs out on you, and you're like, okay, now how did I die this time? And then you can check the kill cam, and Pulse is there doing his little scans, and you'll just be completely annoyed. At least, of course, I was. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really annoyed by Pulse players. Next on the A tier is going to be Zofia. I just recently bought Zofia, and I'm not a fan of her AR because it has big recoil. So I play her LMG. I love her LMG. Her concussion blasts are really useful. Her breach blasts, I guess. Her breach blast on Favela. If they get that one like completely you must reinforce that room. I know you know what I'm talking about. And then you can just easily blast that open if they don't reinforce it, and then bam, easy sights on the objective. And next on the A tier is going to be Twitch. I think they recently, made her gun more recoil. I used to like Twitch. I don't really like Twitch anymore, but she's a great operator because you could be like, if this person's AFK and they don't have a dock, you can shock them 4 times and then boom, they're already down to 60. Or if you're just really good with a Twitch drone, you can shock them and they're already down to 60. So yeah, Twitch and her gun is really powerful. I think that's why they increased the recoil. So yeah, I really like Twitch as an operator. Last on the A tier is going to be Thermite. Again, if they don't have a bandit and you thermite the wall, that's a big fucking hole, if you know. Quote from my boy Thermite. So yeah, easy sights on the objective, just like Zofia, except this time it's on a reinforced wall. So Thermite is really powerful. Also, his gun's not bad. I like his gun. So yeah, Thermite is an A tier operator for me. And of course, on to our S tier with Ash, Doc, and Rook. Let's start off with Ash. You know, I complain about Ash a lot. I can be spawn peeking as Rook, and then I see an Ash walk up, and then I'm dead because you know, Ash has no hitbox on her head, because you know, usually when I spawn peek I aim for their head, but Ash has no hitbox on her head, so I can't hit her. That's what I find myself complaining about a lot. So again, Ash rushing, it's a big thing. She's the fastest operator in the game. She can rush the objective, and her gun is so good. That's why they took away the ACOG. So yeah, Ash rushing is really painful. Doc, of course, let's just put Doc and Rook together. Doc and Rook, they are the best defenders. I think besides Ash, they're the best in the game because they have most powerful weapons on defense. Plus ACOG, and they barely have any recoil. So you can Doc and Rook players. I always complain about Doc and Rook players, even though I myself am a Doc and Rook player. I complain about people who play Doc and Rook, so I'm a big hypocrite. But that's okay. Doc, I think, is better than Rook, only because he can heal your teammates. But Rook is I play Rook just because I like Rook more. I don't know. I just started playing Rook and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll just place down my armor pack every round. So I think the armor pack, unless you get headshot, of course, is an insta down. So yeah, that's an extra down. You can crawl away if you're fast enough. Yeah, Doc can. If you're down, Doc can, you know, stim you up and you're at 75 HP. Doc can also stim himself if he needs to. So yeah, these two are great operators. And yeah, of course, like always, this is the final ranking. So if you of course skip to the end, like I usually do, like I said in the last video, I just skip right to the end. So if you're one of those people that skipped right to the end, thank you for clicking on the video and giving me a view. And if you like my ranking, give me a thumbs up, please, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
I feel drop their